A British veteran choked up as he vowed to welcome refugees from Afghanistan in tribute to his nephew who was killed on tour and for his tragic soldier son who took his own life only last year. Speaking during a heartbreaking call to LBC on Saturday, a Northern Ireland veteran named Tim explained that he will open his house to feed, clothe and care for refugees from Afghanistan. He explained that at only 19 years old, his nephew was killed while on tour in the country. He went on to reveal that his own son who served in the army and suffered PTSD went on to take his own life after struggling during the coronavirus lockdown. The tearful veteran went on to issue a deeply personal attack on the politicians, expressing his disgust at their behavior as they sit on beaches during the collapse of Afghanistan, and vowed to leave his medals at the cenotaph on Remembrance Sunday as a mark of disgust. Tim told LBC presenter Majid Nawaz, "A lot of veterans will be thinking like myself, come and live with me, I'll feed you, I'll clothe you, I'll look after you. It's not just the case of getting them out, it's also about an issue of resources in this country." He said, "There's a lot of people who would welcome all of these interpreters. All the people that served us. Anybody in that station who are so desperate, it must be tragic." Then in a heartbreaking moment, Tim revealed the tragic story behind his reasoning to welcome refugees into his home. He said, "I also know that my step-sister and her husband walk upstairs and there's a spare bedroom there. Their 19-year-old boy got killed in Afghanistan in the army. He was a beautiful, brave lad." The veteran then went on to make a second tragic admission, revealing his own son who served in the army had taken his life over the coronavirus lockdown. Tim said, "I can't go into what my son did, but he took after me and he left early. He had a lot of mental health issues, his relationship broke down." He explained when nephew Jimmy was killed in Afghanistan, it crippled his son, adding how they loved each other so much the lockdown contributed massively to my son's mental health and he took his life, Tim added. He then launched a deeply personal blow to the government's handling of the Afghanistan evacuation as he slammed ministers for sitting on beaches while ordinary families continue to watch and be reminded of the devastating losses they faced as a result of the conflict. He said, "It's one thing to sit on a beach or sit behind your desk and you put our family, our relatives, my son, my nephew, into harm's way. I put it to you, there are a lot of veterans just like me who would get their kid on tonight, tomorrow morning, and if it meant us going over there and making a contribution and a difference, we would." And in an extraordinary admission, he said when he marches at the cenotaph on Remembrance Sunday this year, he will leave his service medals behind as a mark of his disgust at how the government has treated its troops and handled the evacuation process from Afghanistan. He said, "I really am concerned about what is going to happen there. And I am talking like a man who has lost his son, lost his nephew, and I am disgusted. And I just hope the politicians concerned realized what they have done." 457 British soldiers were killed in Afghanistan during the 20-year conflict.